311. We have this information. The PBT is 440. Income tax expense is 160. Profit is 280. Gain on property revaluation is 100. So the total comprehensive, which is this is your OCI, and total comprehensive income is 380 then. And then the from the balance sheet for prior year and current year information are available in thousands. And then there is an asset which carrying amount is 240. It was sold at a loss of 90k, so they still return 150, that means. And the depreciation charge before selling this property was 280k. They sell another investment property on 1st February 18 for 160, and its fair value when it was acquired was 150. Other changes are due to fair value adjustment. So these are the information available. uh, in the balance sheet. They are giving the PP&E values: prior year, current year, investment property, prior year, current year, retained earning, prior year, current year, deferred taxes. They had 30 million opening, now they have 50 million at the end of the current period. AP, they had 1270, now they have 1610. Current tax payable was 0, now they have 150. So these are the information available. So now let's see what is the ask. So question number 307. 307. What is the amount of tax received or paid during the year? So how can we calculate that? So we will take the beginning, brought forward taxes, which will be our current plus deferred. So our brought forward taxes for current and deferred, we need to look at the balance statement of financial position. We can see that we have deferred taxes brought forward is 30, and current tax payable is 0. So overall we have 30 only. So here we can take the, you know, this 30 plus this 0. Okay, so this will be our brought forward taxes. Then current year tax, it is already given. Hmm. Current year tax is already given in the question. It is 160 income tax expense, so it will increase this liability. So I will just change the signage here. It will be 160. And then there is carried forward taxes. I mean, at the end of the period, it's current plus deferred. So how much it will be? You can see the deferred now we have is 50 here, and current tax is 150. So 200 we have now. So as we can see, uh, if we take these two, it is 190, and the carried forward taxes is 200. So that means we have received the taxes. I mean, this will be our balancing figure to calculate tax received during the year, which will be like this minus this minus this. It will be 10. This minus this minus this. It will be 10k, 10,000. So our answer will be 10,000. 10,000 received. Okay. All right. Now we will do question number 308. What is the net cash used in investing activities? Net cash used in investing. So PP&E will tell us that, and we can see that we sold one property at 150, another we sold at 160, and our beginning of the year we had 1860, and end of the year we had 2880. So these are the informations that we are going to use. So we need to see how much we purchased, and what are the proceeds. So proceeds will be definitely a plus. Okay. And so we have two proceeds here. One property we sold for 150. I mean, the carrying amount was 240 and the loss we suffered was 90. So we sold it at 150. The another we sold for 160. So those two will be our cash inflows. Our cash flow outflow will be the amount we spent on the purchase of PPNE. So that we need to calculate first. Hmm. Other two information are already given. Purchases of PPNE that we are going to calculate. So we have like beginning PPE. How much is the beginning PPE? That is 1860. And we had other things as well, like we have this revaluation gain that we will also add. Hmm. We have a revaluation gain of how much? It was given in the question, I think 100 total gain on property revaluation. So that will also increase, that should also increase this, beginning PP was this much, then we have revaluation gain of 100. That should increase the property value. Then one property we sold where we have already, we have accumulated appreciation of 280. So that will decrease the value of the property by 280, that we will take 280. And then we did dispose the carrying amount of the disposal. How much it is? The carrying amount of the disposal is 240. Okay. The carrying amount for the disposal is 240 that we dispose. So all of these things, and we have then our ending. How much is ending then? If only then we should have some purchases that we don't know. That should be our balancing figure. Balancing figure that will tell us how much we spent on, you know, acquiring the properties. And then the ending PPE. So ending PPE is already given in the question. It is 2880. Okay. So we'll take this 2880 and then we will deduct all of this, from this to this. 1440 is the purchases that we will take as a negative adjustment because we need to tell net cash used in investing activity. What we will take is we will take the sales proceed of this one 150 plus the sale proceeds of 160, and then we will deduct this amount that we have spent on the purchases of. So 1130 is a outflow that we have. Okay. So we have used the cash of 1130. So our answer should be 1130123. Hmm. And because we have to type in, we also need to, okay, dollar is already given here. So we just need to input this much 1130000. So the cash we received, two disposals, we sold one property for 160 and another one we sold at 240. Those two will be added, and then the we acquired property of 1440 that will go as a negative adjustment here. So this will be our answer. 309. What it is asking is dividend paid in the year. So how much dividend we paid? Okay, let's look at the balance sheet. Do we have any information regarding this? So you see that our return earning was 860. It has become 990 now, and the current year profit is 280. Okay, so if we prepare the statement calculating the return earning, we take the beginning return earning, right? So our beginning return earning is 860. We take the profit for the year. We have the profit of 280, and then we say okay, now we have 860 plus 280, we have 1140. Then we say our ending return earning is how much? Our ending return earning in the question is 990. So where does the remaining amount go? It was definitely a distribution. So wait a second. Yeah. So 990. So definitely this is the dividend paid. This much we paid. That's why our ending RE is this much. It will be the balancing figure. So our answer should be, because these are in thousands. So our answer should be 150,000 for 309. First one should be our answer. Under which two classifications can dividends paid are shown in the statement of cash flows. So 310 now. Dividends paid can be shown as operating, or you can show it as operating or your financing. Okay, it dividends paid. So the operating and financing. So second and third should be the right one. It cannot be presented otherwise. It will be either financing or operating. So uh, financing and operating will be this thing. 311, which of the following item will not be adjusted against P company's profit before tax in arriving at net cash from operating activities? So the second option, the proceeds from sale of plant. Hmm, it is the profit on disposal of the plant that will be adjusted against profit before tax, but not the proceeds of disposal. So the proceeds will not be adjusted in the operating activities. Hmm, yeah, if the profit will be, but not the proceeds. So second one will be the second option will be the answer for this.